on that was.
Yeah,
Stunning.
yeah.
Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff.
Okay, I would literally just fry it like a donut and then shove raspberry jam in its mouth.
Yeah, that's
and
a donut
squirt it
if I've
in,
ever seen
and then
it.
I would just, you know, eat a Jigglypuff
I like her
donut.
creativity. How do we skip this?
Yep.
What's wrong with me?
He's
Wigglytuff.
crying.
Okay, now I think you render all the fat out of Wigglytuff.
He's
like
crying.
A pig, right? And then you sort of like whip that fat with a bunch of powdered sugar.
Okay.
You know, and just kind of make like a
sweet
nice,
lardo?
Yeah, a sweet lardo, like a. Yeah, Trevor, Zubat, eat the bat. Trevor, you gotta
No,
eat,
no, you put
eat
it
the
on a
bat.
stick and you roast it over fire and
That's-
you put sage on it. I don't know.
That's a good way to eat a bat.
Yeah.
Gold bat,
He's
yeah.
so
I'm
sad.
thinking like skewer, like a yakitori. You break down the gold bat.
Here's what
you know
happened.
I mean?
You ready?
Its component parts, crisp up the.
Because I'm a skeptic. That guy, this guy here, he wasn't funny in the beginning. He was probably feeling the room like, okay, they're getting pissed at me. Then he's like, I'm gonna start acting real sad about it, so that they feel less bad about it. That's what he's doing.
bat.
Yeah.
Gold bat,
Calling
yeah.
it.
I'm thinking like skewer, like a yakitori. You break down the gold bat.
Yakitori?
You know what I mean? Its component parts, crisp up the wing, serve it as a garnish. Sweet soy. Oddish. Now have some vegetarian cookies.
Oddish. Okay, I would serve it. I would serve a bunch of oddishes, and then I would have a little bit of French style Normandy butter
Lovely.
with a little pile of salt, and then I would just do a dip and a bite.
Gloom. Okay, so if oddish is like a French breakfast radish, gloom is like a big
Black
old
radish?
daikon, or like
Oh,
a black
okay.
radish. Black radish.
Uh-huh.
You steam a whole fish, and then you grate the black radish, the gloom, and serve it on the side like you would do like daikon or wasabi.
Cute.
Yeah.
Eat it whole, get really stoned.
Eat a whole sea god.
Boom is
well, obviously,
psychedelic
I would do
Pokemon.
a Vietnamese seafood boil. Is it Vietnamese?
Yeah, yeah, it's Viet Cajun.
A
Viet
Viet Cajun seafood boil. Have some potatoes in there, a corn.
Wait a minute.
Why not?
Yeah. Ooh, parasect.
Wait a
Parasect
minute.
bourguignon, parsley, garlic, butter.
Hold on. Is Paris and Parasect crabs? Are they crabs? Is Paris and Parasect crabs? No, they're bugs, not crabs. They're bug type Pokemon, right? They're mushroom bug type Pokemon. No, look. Actually, no. Hold on. This will do. Look. Do they have the whole, full screen?
Asian seafood boil. Have some potatoes.
It
in
says
there, a
bug
corn.
grass. They're
Why
not crabs.
Yeah.
She's
ooh,
saying
parasect,
seafood is bug.
Parasect bourguignon, parsley, garlic, butter, lemon, steam in the shell, serve it in a little, with a little.
They're like bug crabs? I don't know.
Venonat.
Greatest
I
test.
guess.
I don't know. How do you eat a bug?
It looks like a lion's mane mushroom, actually.
What, you roast the lion's mane whole, deglaze? Venomoth, moth cookery. I think most bugs you typically either want to go into a soup, you know, to cook it down if you don't want to eat the exoskeleton, or you're gonna deep fry, cover in chili lime, you know, kind of like a thing.
It's just a little guy. I can't.
Not a little
It's just
guy.
a
it
little
needs to
guy.
be-
No, he doesn't.
I mean, a little
Okay, can I
leftover
tell you
little
what I would
man.
do with Diglett? No, you gotta chop him. Yeah, chop him, put him in like a potato. He's a potato.
Oh,
He's a potato.
He's also
That-
a potato.
Doug Trio, yeah,
Okay,
potato.
hold on. That is genius. I've never thought of a Diglett as a potato. A Diglett and Doug Trio are just potatoes. They're just potatoes. That blew my mind. Diglett is 100% a potato. Look at the shape of their body. They're literally a potato.
Wow.
I think he is technically a mole. I think it is technically a mole, but like they're ground potatoes, and they grow in. Don't they? We pull up when you pull the root, you get a whole bunch of potatoes. That blew my mind. That
Pump
blew
your
my
age,
mind.
Joel Robuchon style, tons of butter.
No.
Meowth. Okay.
Meow? Can't do
So
it.
Meowth, yeah, this is Meowth talks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Meowth talks like a human.
sentient,
I think
yeah.
That's
Meowth
only
is a
one
humanoid.
Meowth.
I wouldn't eat Meowth.
Can't do meow.
They all talk.
No, they don't talk. They say their names, but Meowth is like a wisecracking Brooklyn accent. Persian. Now this cat is sexy.
Most Persians are.
But we probably should, right?
I do?
Shank, Persian shank. Just cook those hindquarters. Look really juicy. Go.
Hindquarters
French
look real
style,
juicy.
Mirepoix, red
I'm gonna
wine
say that to my wife later.
Yeah, emulsified fattened liver with its own rendered fat.
If you eat a side
Serve
duck,
it on
you're
the
tripping.
bills, like a
You're gonna start
grapefruit.
tripping.
Gold duck. Gold duck's more of like a wild lean duck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What would I do with gold duck? Probably do a little bit of a trussy truss, stuff its
You go whole?
cavity.
You go
Yeah,
whole?
yeah. I'd go whole, and then I'd stuff it with a bunch of. I'd actually do a preserved lemon, do like a Moroccan-inspired roasted duck.
That's good stuff. Mankey, right? Indiana Jones. You go. That was a racist depiction of many cultures, but I'd eat its brains.
That was my favorite scene in a movie ever.
Okay, I'll eat its brains too.
Why does Primate kind of look like Guy Fieri? He's kind of got Growlithe.
Growlithe.
Time
Growlithe
out.
is so cute. I can't.
Time
can't.
out.
Why?
Growlithe is too cute.
What on God's green earth has Guy Fieri done to deserve the amount of just complete and utter backhandedness he's gotten in life, other than having spiky hair and wearing flame bowling shirts? What has he done? What has he done to deserve all the ridicule? He's a bad. Who cares? Who cares if you're a bad chef? I've been to a Guy Fieri restaurant. Was it good? Yes. Was it great? No. Let me tell you something about. Let me tell you about Guy Fieri. This is a true story, and this is the thing that's like, it drives me crazy because like, this is a true story. Guy Fieri, he had two moms growing up. His moms were lesbians, and he's like a huge proponent of like the LGBTQ community. As a result, right? His whole life was shaped by having two mothers growing up. When I believe it was Massachusetts, when Massachusetts legalized gay marriage, he held a like 100. It was like a en masse wedding for all these lesbian couples, and he was the officiant for all of them. Like, this guy is a good dude. Like, he is an actual, genuinely good human being. And if it wasn't the food, which probably wasn't the reason why he became famous, it was probably because when people see him, they see that he's a genuinely good human being. And listen, do I know who Guy Fieri is? Like, do I know him personally? Absolutely not. But from what I've heard through stories, through watching various things, like, he's like a really good dude. And if I hear anything different, if someone goes to be like, yeah, but did you hear about the time he murdered 3 children? Then I'd be like, okay, fuck Guy Fieri. But until that happens, and that hasn't happened because it's not true, we got to lay off Guy Fieri. There's bigger fish to fry out there. We got P. Diddy out here doing God knows what for the last 30 years, 40 years, and everyone's ripping on fucking Guy Fieri. You gotta turn this, guys, let's turn this thing around. Come on. Let's get going here. We're better than that. We're absolutely better than that. Let's keep watching this.
Puppy Pokemon! Yeah, we're saying hypothetically.
No.
Its category is puppy Pokemon? Okay, what
There's
about
lines
its
I have to draw.
Arcanine? This is an adult dog, an adult
Yeah, but you're
fire
allowed to
dog.
draw
What
lines
would
because you've been
I- What would I
participating.
do with Arcanine?
Yeah.
I would skewer it, put it on a spit, and then do a mop of vinegar
Oh, like a
based
rotisserie cooker?
Yeah,
basically?
yeah.
That's fun.
This is heartbreaking.
Poliwag. Poliwag's like a what is that? Like a tadpole situation?
Yeah.
Almost like a snail
Tadpole, yeah, tadpole.
kind of thing. Oh,
Sorry about that. Come here, girl. Who are you? Oh, I'm Deadpool.
a la grenouille, citrus zest, herbs, very simple preparation. Now this is a big one, Trevor. Hey, cooking Poliworld.
Oh God! Just take his
Frog.
Take his legs. He's like a frog. Take his legs, cook them up, fry them. Put them with Tony C's.
Yeah,
Tony
let's take in fried frog legs. Polyrat. Okay, so I mean, this would be like a French preparation, right? Also, I said grenouille earlier. I meant grenobloise. This would be
But Josh.
grenouille. This which is frog legs.
Seriously,
I know,
please.
white wine, butter, simple. Trevor, you're the expert. What animal is Abra and how do we cook it? You got a big tail that I
animal
would
is
probably
Abra?
like to do. I
He's
feel
like
like
a
I could do like an oxtail.
I don't know that he's not an animal. He's a Pokemon. And
What do
that's
you
why
mean?
This is
These are-
hard.
well, this one comes
wait,
with its own spoon.
So I would do Abra and Kadabra together, and then I would serve them side by side, and I would use meat glue to stick them together, and then I would cook them the same way, and then you would have to guess which one is Abra and which one is
What?
Kadabra.
See, now we're
and then
talking.
a sauce out of Alakazam. I got 3 out of the way.
We're so good at cooking. Trevor sucks at cooking.
It's true.
Machop seems very humanoid, but it's actually not. It's more similar to a sort of panda
like a
bear, and the way
lizard.
that you would typically cook a panda bear is simply remove the belly, cure it, roast it whole, slice it.
No, it was already fricked up that we're cooking Pokemon. Now you're talking about cooking pandas?
What? You can cook like anything that's you can cook in. I'm not here for your moral.
This guy's-
relativist arguments.
this is off the rails.
Machoke, that's just a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? So its meat's gonna be really tough. I'd say you'd have to do the breast pretty lean, a lot of blood flow through there. Probably sous vide it. Here's an interesting thing. Machamp got 6 limbs.
Wow, I would chop off all the limbs.
Yeah, same.
Not even cook it.
Nope.
Crazy, man.
Girl Sprout.
Oh, well, this is obvious.
Squash blossom.
Yeah,
Squash blossom.
ricotta stuffed squash blossom.
Yeah,
yeah,
thin
totally.
lacy batter, tempura, deep fried.
100%.
A little bit of tomato passata.
On the side, sure.
Lovely. Weeping Bell, okay, it's probably gonna have a little bit more body to it, right? I think you could do like a Weeping Bell pizza. You ever have that like squash blossom pizza at Mozza? You ever have that squash
Yeah, I
blossom
have.
pizza at Mozza?
Yeah, I have.
It's good stuff.
I would stuff this like a dolma with rice and apricots and a little bit of ground turkey. Delicious.
Tentacle, okay, got big squid tentacles.
Calamari.
Korean-
Jellyfish.
Calamari? Did you ever see what
Oh,
calamari?
Good job,
Yeah.
Trevor.
Next,
Easy.
Let's go. We got so many more to get through.
Tentacruel, okay, so this I think gochujang, like
Sure.
Korean squid preparation. That's lovely.
This is
You-
a rock.
This is a rock. This is a rock.
Stone
Well,
soup. Stone soup.
Stone soup. Stone
eating
soup. You get the
rocks.
minerals from the stone soup. Graveler. That looks like a truffle. That looks like a
What-
truffle
wait,
to me.
what
I'm
was
gonna
that?
shave raw graveler.
What was
It's a
that
rock,
other
but you get,
thing?
like the flavor.
Stone soup. Stone soup.
Stone soup.
We're
Stone
eating
soup. You get
rocks.
the minerals.
What is that? Oh, there's a Lola form. I've never seen that before.
From the stone soup. Graveler. That looks like a truffle. That looks like a truffle to me. I'm gonna
It's
shave
a
raw
rock.
graveler. Yeah, it's a rock, but you get like the flavor of the sort of like it's like a Rene Redzepi. Golem.
Golem.
This is based off of Jewish lore, which
Yeah,
I really love. Golem,
yeah.
but I feel like it could retreat into its shell and you just barbecue that hole and scoop out the insides of the spoon.
That sounds really good.
Okay.
Sounds pretty
I
solid.
haven't had breakfast yet. I'm starving.
Ponita.
Oh no.
Why? No. Horse is very commonly eaten
Ponita is
in France, in
beautiful.
Japan. You do a main sashimi. It's like a tartare, carpaccio. Yeah.
I wouldn't cook Rapidash. I would just milk it and make horse cheese.
The spicy milk. Spicy milk. Slowpoke. So slowpoke tails are a big thing. Jamaican stewed slowpoke tail.
Okay, yeah, this is oxtail.
Right?
Yeah,
you make
sure.
it sort of like
Yeah.
Okay.
spice based.
That's literally a plot line in the game.
I
that
know.
Evil people are cut.
Well, yeah, wait, Trevor, they're not evil. They're just misunderstood. You're
It's-
only hearing that plot point from their perspective.
Is slow road to
They're not evil. They're just misunderstood.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we would remove the parasite and treat it just like oxtail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's oxtail. Okay. Well, Magnemite, I feel like you could jerry rig into a cooking vessel to cook other Pokemon.
Yeah,
right?
that's a
kinda
great
do An
idea.
electromagnetic.
You're
I'm
gonna
into
use
it.
the Pokemon to cook other Pokemon.
I don't see why this is confusing.
I would do the same. Yeah.
9%, yeah, similar. Far-fetched. So this is actually a metaphor in Japanese for like if you're like I think it's if you're kind of gullible, you're seen as like a duck walking with its own leek. As in, like, you're just asking to be killed and
Oh,
made
cool.
into soup.
Okay.
So that's what Farfetch is. So it's already based off the Japanese dish. Just a nice duck and leek soup.
This looks endangered.
2 heads. Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable.
No, but I mean, ostrich, braised and fried ostrich wings. We did that on the show. That was
Sure.
really good. I feel like Doduo could do that.
Also endangered.
I
Can't
feel
do it.
so numb.
No, take the
It's fine because these are in the safari zone, so technically they are, right?
All good.
Oh my god.
Seal! Mock duck.
Yeah.
What the- Sure, seals are historically eaten by many cultures.
That is
It's not-
correct.
Not bad.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
nothing wrong at all.
You cure the fat,
Yeah.
Yeah, similar, same
Similar.
as dugong, mock duck.
You can make
simple.
jerky out of it.
Make jerky out of it. It's good. Grimer.
Ooh, you know what this reminds me
This
of?
is like Jenkum.
This reminds me of ambuyat. You remember how we made ambuyat on the
Ambuyat.
show one time?
It's a
I would,
Burmese dish, right?
Yeah, I would use ambuyat to pick up some beautiful fermented chili sauce and have a nice cucumber on the
Burma or
side.
Bhutan?
I
Interesting.
want to say Burma, but I don't remember
I
exactly.
think muck is jelly. I think muck is jelly. I
Muck
go
and
simple.
peanut butter sandwich.
Muck peanut butter muck sandwich. I think it would
I'm
taste
not
like
putting
jelly.
that in my
That's
mouth.
the one I can get behind.
I'm not putting muck in my
Shell
mouth.
there, little baby oyster. This looks like a cushy oyster. You know, the little
Raw.
small, sweet, raw mignonette. But
Yeah, raw mignonette. Cloyster.
Cloyster. So cloyster is like
Whoa.
indestructible, hard to get open.
Looks like
This is an interesting looking Pokemon.
Yeah. I'd try and go raw in the half shell. I don't know if I could do it. Ghastly, I'd use that to smoke my food, right?
Okay.
Is
I'd use it to
condiment?
smoke a whiskey. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
Ghastly
smoke, is
whiskey.
it?
Yeah. And go,
It's ghost.
Yeah.
Hunter, disconnected hands, kind of like that. They look like chicken feet to me. I'd stew
Fair.
chicken feet.
Cool.
Soy.
You can't
white
cook
pepper.
ghosts,
Very
can
good.
you?
Yeah, get nice and gelatinous.
Gengar.
Gengar, he's just he's a little evil guy. I feel like he would have the flesh of.
How big is Gengar?
I am Chamani.
How big is Gengar?
That's a good question. Do we have 1.5 meters? So he's like 5'8".
Oh,
You know?
gosh, it's
big.
huge.
All right, rock snake Pokemon.
Well, you could heat up Onyx, like a
And
Japanese
cook on
hibachi
Onyx?
grill. Yeah.
Cook on Onyx. Okay.
What's the Pokemon that Onyx likes?
Hooked on
Pokemon
phonics.
that Onyx likes.
Hooked on phonics.
Oh my
Onyx.
God.
Drowsy.
Drowsy looks like it's got the kind of big hook
It's a
nose
tapir.
camel. You know what I mean?
Burger.
We made camel burgers. Really
Drowsy
lovely.
burger makes you sleepy.
What does Drowsy do?
Hypno.
No, I don't trust Hypno. Also.
I wouldn't eat Hypno.
Krabby. Kajang Kejang.
Like raw marinated crab.
Yeah. Why are all my
Ramen.
answers Korean? love
I don't
Korean
know,
food.
but Korean food's good.
Yeah.
We're doing so good.
Oh, this is king crab.
Yeah, king crab. You know, you're
Yeah.
at a steakhouse, side of Kingler with some drawn butter on the side.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Voltorb. Trevor, what the hell is this? This is a Pokeball. I thought this was a Pokeball.
What
ball.
kind of wait? What kind of do people do that? They order a side of king crab with their steak. I usually do one or the other. I don't do both. That's decadent as fuck. I'm not buying both. That's like a $300 meal. That's crazy town.
Does the
Electric
ball
ball.
How
go
do we
in the
cook and
ball?
eat it?
It's an electric ball. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay, electric ball. What can we do? Well, we could use it as a heat source. Another heat source Pokemon.
Another
Well,
electric ball.
this is a cocky electric ball. This electric ball is like it's trying to pick me up at a bar.
Gets its brows
You know
done
what I
at
mean? It's like,
Vanitas.
Execute. People are gonna say it's not eggs. It's a seed that grows a tree. It's called execute. X-egg-cute.
It's an egg Pokemon.
It's literally
Everything about
eggs.
its
Who's
seeds
saying
are
they're
just
seeds?
Eggs, but
Yeah.
for plants.
You made a quiche, right?
Oh, I made such a good quiche.
Yeah, make an execute.
Yeah.
Cubone.
Oh.
Oh, just bone broth. Cubone's already got so
Yeah.
many bones. You make a lovely bone broth.
Wait. The
Trevor,
category is lonely Pokemon.
God gave man dominion.
You see that
It's
little
sad.
hat that he's wearing? That's its dead mother's skull.
Roasted bone marrow on toast with a parsley salad and
Cubone.
pickled shallots.
Where's its dead mother's skull?
That's
But what
true.
so does one Cubone have one mom? I mean, does one
Hitmonlee.
mom have one Cubone?
This is all upper body. The limbs are gonna be pretty
Answer my
useless.
question.
I'd probably just remove the loin and
Yeah.
then bacon wrap it to get some additional fat.
Oh, that's a good idea. Kicking Pokemon. Well, this Pokemon put up a fight.
Yeah. That's one of those like where you get served like a whole like a living octopus.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
And you
Yeah, we'd
gotta
have to eat
it
Hitmonchan.
down. It's illegal in most parts of the world.
Lickitung.
Lickitung, lengua asada. Come on,
See?
Trevor.
Yeah.
You wouldn't eat lengua asada lickitung tacos.
I totally would.
I'm gonna cry, man.
That's the obvious choice.
Oh my god, these are my favorite Pokemon. Coughing and wheezing. Ah, I love
Coughing
these
would give you kind of dirty smoke and like a barbecue.
Yeah.
The time where you get it's sort of like acrid.
It's
so I don't know if you could
toxic.
use that, but I think maybe
A little
cold,
bit.
Maybe a cold smoke.
A
Just
little
light
bit.
perfumey cold
Yeah,
smoke
just a
on like a
little.
Gravelox.
Sniff it and see God.
Wheezing is depressed.
This guy just wants to
love
get high.
coughing and wheezing. Those are my
This
favorite
Pokemon's
Pokemon.
depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why'd you
yeah.
point
Are
at me when you did
gonna
that?
Oh, you know Pokemon. Rhydon Nuggets next.
Ooh. Chance
Right
it
on
comes with
nuggets.
its own egg. Okay, I would do. There's a dish in Japanese.
Mother with child. What's
Mother
it called?
with child. I don't know.
Oyakodon?
Yeah, I
Oyakodon?
think so. I think so,
Maggie, is it
maybe.
Oyakodon? Mother with child? Well, you went to Japan once.
Oh my god.
You went to Japan once. You must be an
Angela,
expert.
Oh my god. Can I go? This
Yeah,
is Spanish. It looks like the baby eel is called anguilas.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god. Olive oil, garlic.
It's
served
a
with crusty
plant.
bread. It's a really fantastic delicacy.
Yum.
Trevor, you agree?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, dude.
King
You can't do this.
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan. Like Genghis Khan?
Kangaskhan, I mean, it's kind of like a weird king. It's a kangaroo modeled after
Kangaroo.
Kublai or Genghis Khan. Oh, I'd make a spag bowl because
Oh
Australians
my
love
gosh.
spag bowl.
Spag, which is spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
Horsey,
Why?
can't.
It's a seahorse. You can eat seahorses.
You
I'm
shouldn't
so
eat
seahorse.
confused at
spiny.
the lines that Nicole is drawing.
Make a stock.
What do you
I
mean?
agree.
You just dehydrate it and make a stock, like they use like dehydrated crayfish in like Senegalese food.
This is horrible.
Yeah, see, do the same thing. I'm
I
dehydrating
can't
and making
eat
a stock.
seahorses.
Why can't you eat a seahorse?
I have limits.
Trevor at least has like a moral standing where he doesn't want to eat
I
any
have
Pokemon.
zero.
I want to eat every Pokemon because these are fictional. They don't exist and they don't actually reflect anything about my actual morality. Swallow
Yes,
the whole.
agreed.
Give it to Steve-O. Steve-O swallows this whole as a gag.
Okay.
Staryu. So yeah, starfish are pretty inedible.
Yeah.
I would say, and this one seems to be made of metal. And also, I had a big crush on Misty, and
Is this
she had a
Mis-
star.
is
She
this
had a
Misty?
star.
That's the one line that Josh is drawing.
What, dude? No, these are
For the
Misty's
ladies.
Pokemon. I'm not
For the
messing with Misty's
ladies.
Pokemon.
I think the
Like,
starfish
tomboyish,
would have
you
been
know?
a good enough.
Starmie?
You know? Yeah.
Just
I know.
a
Saying their
Separation
starfish
on a
would have been good
plate.
enough. You didn't have to go through the
Yeah.
Misty thing.
There's Mr. Mime. Roast him whole. Eat his shoes. Do it in front of Mrs. Mime.
There is no Mrs.
What is
Mime.
this thing? This is an abomination of God, Trevor. Mr. Mime goes against God. Scyther, bug Pokemon. What are other good ways to eat bugs? I know in Thailand they like skewer and barbecue them a lot.
Like
you know,
the
keep them
grubs?
crispy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but or like Mopani worms in
What would you
southern
do with
Africa.
I can't.
a
This is a
praying
Nicki
mantis?
Minaj Pokemon.
What's
I
going on
can't
with
eat-
Jinx? What is
I
Trevor?
can't
Can you
eat the
explain
Nicki
what Jinx
Minaj
is?
Pokemon.
It's the Nicki Minaj Pokemon.
Electabuzz, Sichuan,
No comment.
Mala. You do. There's a dish called Little Sister Rabbit in Sichuan food. You do it with
Delicious.
Electabuzz. A lot of
Yeah,
chili, a lot of
yeah,
peppercorn.
yeah.
Magmar.
Magmar.
What kind of animal is this?
Looks like it's called a Spitfire Pokemon.
I don't know that they're all after normal animals.
Magmar ham. It's got thick haunches.
Oh, okay.
Spicy Tasso ham.
Yeah, I can do the
Yes,
ham.
sir.
This is like a weird land lobster. This is a weird
Okay.
land lobster. I'd make lobster tacos.
It's
'cause
a
pincers are probably
beetle,
cheaper than
like-
using actual lobster, and
I
people are
would
like, this is
do-
just
They're
like-
basically like looking at. They have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. They're looking at it, and they're like, "This thing that's is a beetle looks like a lobster. I'm gonna make lobster out of it." It's like that shouldn't be the way you go about this. First of all, if you're doing this video, they literally were just like, "Hey, let's just sit down at a table and look at random Pokemon and see how we prepare them." You know what they didn't prepare? This fucking video. They didn't even try to prepare this video. If you just did a little bit of research, right? There's 151 Pokemon. Let's just say it's 150. You give everyone cards of 50 Pokemon that just briefly describes what the Pokemon is. They can write down how they prepare it. They each have their card, and then they have a insightful, thoughtful way of cooking these imaginary creatures. Okay, that's all I'm saying. A little preparedness goes a long way. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
the carpaccio, right?
Oh no! Are you kidding
No?
me? Barbacoa.
No way, Taurus is too lean for barbacoa.
No,
This is
it's
carpaccio.
not.
Serve it raw. It's a wild cow.
Get out of here.
Wild
Magikarp.
cow.
Magikarp, to me, this is a good. Oh,
Sashimi.
Lomi Oio. Lomi Oio.
Okay,
It's
poke.
a small. It's like poke, but it's you pound the fish instead of cube it. Trevor,
Good luck.
Gyarados. Yeah. What do you mean good luck?
You'll
Gyarados
die
steaks.
We don't. Trevor,
Oh,
do
is it
we go out
poisonous?
and kill our own?
Is it poisonous?
Yeah.
Is it
No.
poisonous?
No.
No, it's just
I don't know,
eggs.
ceviche.
Unagi.
Okay.
What is this?
Lapras is a transport Pokemon.
Yeah, Lapras is like the most wholesome Pokemon of all time.
Okay.
Is
well, then
it?
we have to eat it.
It's the most wholesome Pokemon of all
Fair.
time.
Like
Are you
a-
kidding
like a
me?
What you call her?
Ditto's old gum. It's old gum.
Yeah.
Eevee too cute.
Eevee's very cute. Eevee's very cute, which is why I regret that we would have to barbecue its whole.
Stop barbecuing all of
Why?
these.
What there?
Rotisserie.
That's the best way to cook animal. Nicole. People have been cooking with live fire for thousands of years. Jolteon's like a wild game that you would want. It almost looks kind of rabbit-like. I do
Yeah.
that dish where you cook the rabbit in its own blood in an emulsification of its liver.
Yum.
Oh.
Flareon.
Same but spicy version.
Flareon.
I don't know. I'd probably remove its loin and then wrap it in bacon and then deep fry it.
This girl
Porygon,
never played
Josh.
Pokemon before, and it
looks like
shows.
rock candy to me, so I'd make Chinese red
Oh,
rice
all
pork.
right.
You see how easy this is, Trevor?
Rock candy,
It's
I'll
so
buy
easy.
that.
This is just cooking.
I would just dip it in chai.
Oh my night. Do you remember when he had that lovely Vietnamese snail?
Oklao.
feast?
Oklao number 2.
Fantastic. Coconut milk, basil,
Yeah.
chilies,
Yeah.
lemongrass.
Hell
Fair.
Same thing. Throw some Oma stars
Same
in there.
thing.
Some Oma
Take the beaks out.
Yum.
You only get it from using a faucet.
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
It's like a cephalopod.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just rip it out, pick it up, and I would cut it up super fine, almost like spicy tuna.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. On top of crispy rice.
That's great.
I can't.
Kabutops. The head looks like a Dungeness crab to me, so I do like
Yeah.
Kabutops
Stingray.
brain fat fried rice.
Maybe.
Take the internal
take
juice
that.
from the head.
This
Pterodactyl.
is a dinosaur.
This is
Can't
a
eat
dinosaur.
dinosaurs.
Steaks.
It's illegal.
No, birds are dinosaurs, so this just tastes like bird meat, but it seems to be a predator.
Yeah.
You know, so it
Pterodactyl
has a very
steaks.
strong flavor to it, so I'd counter that.
See, mine
with
would be
several other
steaks. It'd
strong
be
flavors.
steaks.
Snorlax.
Oh,
Obviously,
see, talk
you
about
make
wholesome.
bacon.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Snorlax belly bacon. Great fat.
Obviously.
Okay.
Articuno.
Trevor's. Are you gonna cry?
Trevor, what's an
I've been
Articuno?
crying.
Bird. It's a legendary bird.
Looks like it tastes like menthol.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So what do we do with that?
Legendary electric
I mean, like
bird.
you could do like what's a minty meat dish?
A minty meat
Like
dish?
lamb.
Zapdos.
Persian food uses a lot of fresh
Run a
mint.
Zapdos.
Yeah, you could probably cut it up into
Let's
like a
just go to
yogurt sauce.
Moltres.
Okay. Zapid.
Zapdos.
Is that this
Zapdos.
La Ziji?
I would turn it into
Sichuan fried chicken?
Okay.
Okay.
Electricity?
Fine. Fine.
Approved.
Moltres, I would make it into a chicken sausage and I'd serve it for a breakfast.
It's already smoked Trevor, 'cause it's on fire.
It's already
I
smoked
think
because
this
it's
is my
on
favorite
fire.
Pokemon.
Yeah. So you know you have
Unagi.
like
Eels.
freshwater eel, saltwater eel.
Okay.
There's different preparations with both, but I feel like Dratini would have small bones in it that you would actually want to
Be
use in
okay to
preparation. You probably
eat?
have to score it. Yeah.
Okay. Dragonair.
Now
same.
to me, this is unagi. This is
Oh, this is
proper
unagi?
freshwater, big fillets, just sushi. Yeah. Dragonite. All these got big
Steaks.
fucking hands, and I just can't stop thinking about making them into ham.
But look,
Oh,
you had a big belly
yeah.
too.
You know, Mewtwo. This looks like frog legs to me. This
Yeah.
looks like frog legs. Yeah,
This is
and
the
then
last one.
and then we got one more. Mew.
Barbecue.
Mew looks like Balut. It looks like the
Balut?
little embryo inside Balut.
It doesn't look
And
like
I would simply put
balut.
soy and vinegar on him, maybe a little bit of pepper. Ooh, if you want to go like Japanese sancho pepper on it, and then just suck out its brain. That we all did it. Well, we got through.
We did it.
We got through all 151 original Pokemon.
You did a
I
great
think
job.
we
Trevor's
came up-
scarred. I'm confident in my abilities as a chef, and you did really well.
Same.
I gotta go home.
Trevor, I think we got a couple of
Oh.
Anyway, that's the bell. You know what that means. It's time to give some advice to a fan. And look right here. We got a question
Okay.
from @PeteBarnett2531. What's
We don't care about that. That was okay. I wasn't like fully on board with all those, but that one guy needed to pull it together, dude. You're an adult. You're an adult. They're Pokemon. This was just a fun, stupid little thing. Like, I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Hey, I got a question for you. Do you want to see me in a suit? Well, that's possible. All you got to do is I should have did this. All you got to do is follow Yellow Brick Road. All you do is follow Brick Road. What does that mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm gonna move me over again because. Okay. Okay. We are in the midst of a subathon. Put this back down here. We're back in the midst of a subathon. We are currently at 12 of, we got 12 subs so far. So we did open the entire Pokemon Stellar Crown Series booster box. We ran out of Pokemon cards in general, even for the Obsidian Flames, because we did an additional 50% off, and we took the limits down for Let 'em Rip. So now you can't even redeem Let 'em Rip because I have no more Pokemon cards. So 13 more subs means we turn this into a 12-hour stream. If not, we'll just play through Super Mario Bros. 3 probably to its entirety and call it a day. If we do hit 25 subs, then there's more content for everyone involved. So listen, that in itself, I mean, already everyone's gone above and beyond to get me to 12 subs today. I will say that, the music's not playing. Music's not playing. Let's see. Let's go. I think we were about here. Here we go here. So thank you everyone again. Giant Canuck gave 10 gifted, then subs for himself. Sam Bam then paid it forward because she got one of the gift subs. So that's amazing in itself. And then on top of all that, I will say, oh my God, here we go. There we go. We are now 12 subs away from a 12-hour stream. Thank you so much for it. Holy shit, holy corn. Holy shit, holy corn. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Insane. Insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. 5 gifted and the additional sub. Corn, you animal. Holy shit. Thank you so much. That is so fucking nice of you, dude. Oh my God. Thank you. So now that's 6. We were at 12. We're now at 18. Was that 7? 6? 7? 7 more subs. 7 to go. And if we go to 7, then that's a 12-hour stream. We're currently at 4 hours and 35 minutes. We're only on World 3, so I'll probably be on for at least another 3 hours. But holy corn. Holy corn. Thank you so much for that. That's so generous of you. We're 7 subs away from